Hi. Seriously though, if you don't have one of these turby twists or some sort of microfiber hair twist thing, you need one. They are so amazing at just absorbing the water out of your hair. I love them. Look even cuter by tucking it behind my ears. I sprayed this Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray as my primer a few minutes ago to let it kind of sink in and get tacky. For foundation, I'm going to do kind of a random combo. I'm going to do the Makeup Revolution foundation stick mixed with Lancome Tint Idol Ultra. I have been loving the Morphe concealer, and a great little time-saving trick is to actually apply concealer before you blend in the foundation, and then you can just blend in everything at once. Make sure to blend onto the ears a little bit and down the jawline. I now can't live without contouring my lips. It's kind of like false lashes. Like once you get used to yourself with it, you just love it and want to do it always. So I'm going to take this cream contour from Mascara. I don't remember what shade it is. And I'm taking a little brush and I'm just contouring all around my lips. I'll link my full video on how to do this down below. I am obsessed with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. It's amazing and it's so inexpensive, you have to try it. I'm just gonna make sure all the concealer and everything is blended out and there's no creases, and then I'm gonna set my entire face. I'm also gonna set the eyelids. I just put some of that concealer on my eyelids and I'm gonna set it with the translucent powder, and that's just always how I like to prime my eyelids for shadow. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is actually in the shade Deep Bronze. It is such a beautiful, beautiful tone. I think it's my favorite shade that I've tried. I've tried 3 shades now of the Butter Bronzer and I think it is my favorite. So I'm just gonna take this angled brush from BH Cosmetics and kind of contour, add some dimension back into my face. It's been about 3 weeks now that I have been consistent with my goal of getting ready every day. I cannot tell you the difference it has made in my life. I know it sounds silly. It just makes me feel human. Makes me feel like a person, makes me feel important, makes me feel beautiful, happy. I just love it, and it just makes a huge, huge difference in so many ways. Before everything happened with the virus and being quarantined and everything, I've been basically at home. I've basically been living the quarantine life before it was cool, because I've been at home with my new little baby. There's just kind of this common belief of like, I'm a mom so I don't have time to get ready. And what I've realized is you don't have to subscribe to that belief. You don't have to have that mindset. You always have time for what you make time for. And I've been getting ready every day, and I either do it while my baby's napping, which she's doing right now, or I'll just set her up on the floor next to me in her little bouncer thing that she lies in, and we'll just turn on her baby music and jam out, hang out together, and I'll just, you know, talk to her while I'm doing my makeup, and she honestly loves it. She has a great time. I just feel so much better the rest of the day, and I'm way more productive too. I'm gonna just keep things a little bit easy by squishing down this brush to contour my nose. A little bit under the tip of my nose and then a little under the lip. And you gotta get that jawline. For my brows, I'm using the LA Girl Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe, which I have been loving for my brows. And this is a brow brush from BH Cosmetics. With most brow pomades, especially these kind in these little pots, a little goes a long way. Like you could make some serious brows. I've definitely overdone it before. So you want to use a light hand and just build a little bit at a time. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use my classic Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to first go into this shade as my transition, then I'm going to go into this one to deepen it up, and then this dark brown to deepen it up even more, and then I'm going to use this amazing shimmer. When it comes to getting ready every day, another thing that I've been thinking about is my own mom. She gets ready every day. I literally cannot think of a single day of my life that she has not gotten ready. Like even on days when she has been recovering from surgery, she'll still sit there and put on her makeup and do her hair. I thought about when I was a kid, she was a stay-at-home mom with me and my little brother, and she would put on a pretty outfit every day, do her hair, do her makeup, wear earrings, and I just thought about kind of the message that that sent to me as a kid from my mom who was at home with me, and I feel like the message it sent was that my mom considered what she did, basically her career as a stay-at-home mom, to be important and worth presenting her best self for. And I just love that because being a mom is so important, and I honestly have never been happier than I have been since becoming a mommy. I just feel so much purpose and joy and love, and it's just amazing. It's totally worth being put together for. Okay, now I'm going into that second shade to start to deepen up the outer corner and kind of blend it into that transition color. I like to start down low on the lid and then just kind of wiggle it up. I just love this palette. It is a go-to for sure. I'm taking a smaller blending brush to dip into that dark brown. All of these shades, by the way, are matte. This shade I'm really just keeping on that outside of the eye. And I'm again starting down low, close to the lashes, and then wiggling it up a little bit. And then I'm taking that bigger fluffy brush with no additional product on it, just kind of the leftover shadow, and I'm blending out the top. I'm just using my finger to apply that shimmer, and if you own the Morphe 350 palette, you know that this particular shimmer in the palette is like, bam! It is like one of the best shimmer shadows ever to exist. So I'm just doing little patting, swiping motions over the inner part of the lid. And then I'm taking that big fluffy brush again and grabbing just a little bit of that middle matte shade that we used and just softly blending where the matte and the shimmer meet, like that. Now taking a smaller, dense fluffy brush, I'm going to grab that middle matte shade and a little bit of the dark brown and run that along my outer lower lash line. I've talked about this eyeliner before. It is my favorite thing ever. It's the Essence Super Precise Waterproof Eyeliner, and it costs, I believe, $2.99. And I'm just going to create a thin line on my upper lash line just to create basically a base to put down my false lashes on. I like to start in the middle of my eye, go out, and then do the inner corner when there's a little less product left on the brush. Now I'm taking the Essence Extreme Lasting pencil in black. I swear Essence makes the best liners, and I'm just going to tight line. Another Essence product that I love, I swear, Essence has some real gems. This is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. If you've tried this, you know it's amazing. And again, super duper inexpensive. I'm just doing a really thin coat since I am going to put on false lashes, of course. But you really can build this mascara up if you want to. I'm going to apply some glue to my lashes and let them get tacky. These lashes are Ardell Double Ups, and I have worn them at least 20 times so far. You don't have to buy mink lashes to wear a pair of lashes 20 or 30 times. If you're taking care of them, you can wear a cheap drugstore pair of lashes tons and tons of times. And the lash glue I use, I really don't ever mention this, it's the Duo lash glue. While I'm waiting for that lash glue to get tacky, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette, this shade right here, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners. And then I'm going to hit the brow bone. And I'm going to take my sponge and mix these two shades. I've been loving applying my cheek highlight this way. It just really, really melts the highlight into the skin to make you look like you're just so glossy and glowing from within. And then I even flip over to the side of my sponge that I did the foundation with and go over it to even just push it into the skin more. I light my nose just a little bit. Taking the Essence, a lot of Essence products today, but I love it. Soft contouring pencil in number 11 and overlining my lips. Now I'm going to pop my lashes on. I really like to let them get nice and tacky. Lashes are so worth putting on to me. They take maybe 1 or 2 extra minutes, but the effect that they give is just so worth it, and they just make me so happy. Who says a stay-at-home mom who's quarantined and isn't seeing anyone besides her husband and her 2.5-month-old baby can't be glam? I put a darker nude lipstick on the outer perimeter of my lips. Now I'm putting a paler nude lipstick on the center. Popping on some gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie, just on the center of the lips. Now my favorite blush in the world, Milani Luminoso. And the Essence Make Me Brow Gel. And the best setting spray in the world, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay, makeup is done. Let's go do this hair. Blow drying my hair with that sweater on. I like to put half of my hair to the side and curl one half of my head and then the other half. And this curling iron is by Babyliss. I think it's a 1.5 inch. It might be a 2 inch, I'm not sure. I'll link it below. And the hair extensions that I have are hand-tied beaded wefts. I absolutely love them. And I do have a couple of tape-ins around my face just to add fullness there. I will link my hairstylist down below as well as the hair extension company that she uses for my hair because it's amazing. So as I'm curling, I like to curl the first couple of pieces that are by my face away from my face, and then I just switch every other direction for every other piece of hair. And I make sure to leave out a good amount of ends because I just like that look. And I like to pass all of the hair through the iron just so that it gets the heat on it and is nice and smooth. here where it's a lot of my real hair, then I like to kind of run a straightener through it first, especially on the ends, because there's just a lot of frizz going on. And since I like to leave the ends out of my curls, then I want to make sure that they're not frizzy ends. The thing that's really nice is my hair holds the curl really, really well. So I actually wash and curl my hair once a week. It really just holds the curl for the whole week, and it relaxes a little bit, but it still looks really nice. So there's very, very little that I have to do each day to freshen up my hair. All my hair. Now I'm gonna just run my fingers through it to separate the curls. And I like to add just a little bit of height and volume, mostly at my crown, so I'm gonna just do a little bit of back combing. Thanks for getting ready with me today, you guys. It was so much fun to make this video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it inspired you to remember that you are so worth it. You're so worth getting ready if it makes you happy, and just doing things to take care of yourself and love yourself. You're so, so worth it, and you can totally make the time. Luckily, my sweet little baby napped the whole time I was filming this. Bless her little heart. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, as well as any requests you have for video ideas, and I love you guys so, so much. Bye!